people without anxiety. What do you think about when nothing is going on? Most days I'm content and always able to have something to look forward to. Like I'm eager to go to work because I get along with and have fun with my coworkers. But I'm eager to go home because my wife and kids make me so happy. I think that's the best way to describe it. Always having something to look forward to. Most of the time, nothing specific. Just whatever drifts into my head. Right now, apart from writing this, I'm basically thinking about nothing. The Roman Empire. There is always something going on. All sorts of stuff. Food, upcoming events I'm looking forward to, video games, movies, things that happen that day at work, clothes I want to buy my dogs, my husband, etc. As someone who doesn't suffer from anxiety, I can't imagine the flip side. Like, why worry about things outside of your control? I pretty much just think in the moment, like if I'm doing something I enjoy, then I'm fully enjoying it. If I'm doing something I don't enjoy, then I know it will be over soon. I recently had a cancer diagnosis, but there ain't much I can do about it other than manage the situation and treatment plan. It maybe made me take stock of a few lifestyle changes that are needed, but I just have to get on with it. My GF has terrible anxiety and worries about everything, man, shrugging. We couldn't be more different in how we cope with things. Just whatever. I'm watching a show or thinking about going to the store later. Sometimes I am thinking random thoughts like if I could ride a Trex, where would we go? Sometimes I just watch the birds. Nothing. Usually think about random stuff like food, hobbies, or just let my mind wander. I'll just make an effort to enjoy the moment right here, right now. I have a strange form of anxiety. I don't get anxious about things, but I just get very strong physical symptoms. Body permanently feels like it is internally vibrating. It's pretty horrible and makes it very hard to sleep. I always get the chest pains from it, which in turn makes me anxious about my anxiety. Just for context, I'm 41, full-time job, wife and kid. Comfortable financially, but not rich. I am a very planful individual, so I spend a lot of my timing planning what I'm going to do next. I kind of separate my plans into very short-term, and long-term, and I kind of methodically go through them in that order and just kind of either clear off the items or decide when I'm going to do them. That helps keep my mind at ease, knowing that I have a plan in place for the things that need doing. When I don't have anything to plan for or think of, I usually use music as my method to achieve mental nothingness. When I don't have anything else in my brain, I can melt into music and sort of let my mind carry me away to fantastic places. I'm retired, so my main focus is vacation travel and hobbies. I always think about women, which makes me feel less anxious temporarily. I don't have anxiety, but I do have depression, so I'm always thinking about what I'm going to purchase next to make me happy. Usually try to find something to do. I make a to-do list a lot. When I'm done the list, I usually either play video games or make music. You should take up a hobby if you don't have one. I'm an anxious person, constantly thinking about something and trying to keep myself busy with something to keep my mind off the bad stuff. And I truly envy those who don't have that problem. Probably just the default elevator music their brain came with. Fishing gear. Usually think about my hobbies or future plans, or just let my mind wander freely. Depends. Sometimes code, sometimes hobbies, but frequently how lucky I am with my partner and all the fun we have together. I'm an artist, so I normally think about a piece of art that would be fun to create, or think about a good recent memory. For example, I went to a music festival last weekend, so I've been replaying those good memories in my head throughout the workday. Or just imagine a fun scenario to find myself in, aka daydream LOL. Things I like. Sex, usually. There is never a time when I don't have something to worry about it or stress about. Take down one problem and another takes its place. Backpacking gear. How are the New Jersey Devils doing? That's about it. I don't think I have anxiety. I'm not anxious about stuff, but my mind is usually constantly racing from topic to topic, and I think that's more ADHD than anxiety. I find myself pondering on all kinds of stuff. When I see someone running, I wonder how long they've been out for. Are they having a good run? What people at the bus stop are having for their tea? I wonder what random people's stories are, just general pondering. The Roman Empire. I see a bunch of deleted answers. I feel like anxious people answered, and then anxious that they lied and they deleted their answer. It looks pretty much like random clicks on the Reddit front page. Could be something funny. Could be politics. Could be gossip. Could be supermassive black holes. Boobs. Or playing music, practicing guitar, learning new songs. To-do lists and what to expect when I get back to school. Nothing LOL. Baseball. My mind is an empty void when I'm not focused on tasks. I'd probably be able to reach enlightenment if got into meditation. Boobs. I don't have anxiety, but I have a very busy mind. It's really not a problem to find something to think about. I love my job as an R&D chemist, so I'm often thinking about that. To me, that's nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. I don't have an internal voice, an endophagia, and don't have a tendency to think a lot / overthink. My brain tends to be a very quiet place. There's always something going on,